Episode 6, Al-Ghazali, The Critique of Greek Philosophy from Within. Abu Hamid al-Ghazali is one of the most misunderstood figures in the history of philosophy. He is often portrayed as an enemy of reason who destroyed Islamic philosophy. The truth is far more interesting. Al-Ghazali was born in 1058 in Tus, Persia. He became the most prominent theologian of Sunni Islam, teaching at the Nizamiya Academy in Baghdad. He was a master of Islamic law, theology, and Sufi mysticism. But he was also a deep student of Greek philosophy. Al-Ghazali recognized that the Muslim philosophers, al-Farabi and Avicenna, had built their systems on Aristotelian and Neoplatonic foundations. He spent 2 years studying their works in depth before writing his masterpiece, The Incoherence of the Philosophers, or Tahafut al-Falasifa. This book is not a rejection of philosophy. It is a philosophical critique of philosophy from within the philosophical tradition. Al-Ghazali uses Aristotelian logic to attack the philosopher's conclusions. His method is the same as Aristotle's criticism of Eudoxus. He takes the philosopher's own arguments and shows they are internally inconsistent. The Tahafut examines 20 philosophical doctrines. Al-Ghazali condemns 17 as heretical innovations and 3 as outright unbelief. The 3 condemned doctrines are the eternity of the world, that God does not know particular things, and the denial of bodily resurrection. Al-Ghazali argues that the philosophers cannot demonstrate the world eternity. He uses John Philoponus' arguments for creation in time, the same Greek Christian philosopher Al-Kindi had used. He defends occasionalist causation. God is the only real cause. What we call cause and effect is merely God's habitual way of acting. Al-Ghazali's attack on causation in the 17th discussion is philosophically profound. He anticipates David Hume's critique of necessary connection by 6 centuries. When fire burns cotton, he argues, we observe simultaneity, not necessary connection. The only necessary connection is God's will. But critically, Al-Ghazali did not reject all Greek philosophy. He accepted Aristotelian logic as a neutral tool. He wrote works on logic that became standard textbooks. He accepted mathematics and the natural sciences. What he rejected was the claim that reason alone could reach certainty in metaphysical matters. The Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy notes, Al-Ghazali's critique of 20 positions of falsafa is a significant landmark as it advances the nominalist critique of Aristotelian science developed later in 14th century Europe. With Al-Ghazali begins the successful introduction of Aristotelianism into Muslim theology. Al-Ghazali project was naturalization. He took Greek logic and made it serve Islamic theology. He did not destroy philosophy, he transformed it. Every later Islamic philosopher Averroes, Shirawardi, Mullah Sadra wrote in response to him. Sources: Stanford Encyclopedia of Philosophy, Frank Griffel monograph on Al-Ghazali, Michael Marmura translation of Tahafut, BYU Studies.